Second Lieutenant.
PSC.
Second Lieutenant Gear.
PSC Carlson.
Ivan, head up.
Chief.
Evening.
Brunson, stop dying.
CP1S2 and yes. Attention.
Eagle.
Present arms. Order arms. All right, so tonight we're going to be doing a little attack defense with guests on Green 4. You guys are going to be briefed separately. Ivanov and Spence, however, I want you guys to stay Blue 4 and stay with S2. Lieutenant Keir, Lieutenant Nelson, Chief, are you guys going to be participating tonight?
I'd like to stay on Blue 4 if possible.
I don't mind going guest, so it's fine.
All right, then. Chief, are you going to be participating?
I'm going to be spectating. Thank you.
Roger that. So if we could get Second Lieutenant Keir as well as the rest of the guests besides Ivanov and Spence to go Green 4, and I'm going to brief you guys separately. Insurgent loadouts.
Over here, Ivanov. Don't forget to join our group.
Thomas, Green 4, Insurgent loadout. Go. All right, now that they're all out of here. Eagle, I don't know why you're in your Op 4 kit. Switch back to your parade. Actually, everyone grab your Blue 4 kits. I'll just brief you. All right. So tonight our objective is going to be a self-propelled anti-aircraft gun located in the town of Firuzabad. Blue 4's objective is going to be to move through the town, find the self-propelled anti-aircraft gun, and destroy it. You guys will have one MRAP armed with an M2 available to you, which will be located at the oil fields near, I believe it is pronounced Lalazar. It's up to the north of Firuzabad. There's going to be one life, and Voss, I'm going to have you in charge of S2, obviously. Hauser, make sure to grab one demo block, actually.
Just one?
Just one. And Second Lieutenant Nelson, can I have you with S2 as well?
That's the idea.
All right. Any questions about that? If not, I'm going to go brief.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the launcher, should I carry single or multi?
Single.
Ready.
All right. I'm going to go and brief Green 4 now.
Yeah, we do. Private Spence.
Ivanov.
Got you, Ivan.
Hauser, check.
Don't have you, Ivanov.
Got you, Hauser.
Ivanov.
Still don't have
Make
it.
sure you got the 152, Ivanov.
Yeah, make sure you got the right radio. You should, because it's auto set.
Unless he's using the Ace or the virtual arsenal still.
Don't have you either, Spence.
If you use the virtual arsenal to put on what you're wearing right now, go into Ace and Arsenal and save it, because that stops today. No more of that. Use Ace Arsenal. Transfer everything
Or-
to it and don't do it again.
Or to transfer all of your virtual arsenal gear into the Ace Arsenal, use the transfer option. Transfer. Yep.
Chamberlain.
Yes, 31.2. Right, Eagle.
Don't got you, Chamberlain.
Bronson Chuck.
Got you, Brunson.
Got you, Bronson.
Ivanov?
No, no,
Eagle,
Ivan.
I think your mic's not working. I heard your radio trigger there, but
Make sure you hit the set on the ENT on the radio to set your frequency.
Check.
Nope.
Keating, check.
Got you.
Got you,
Peter.
Keating.
If you have to, just go into the arsenal, go to communications, grab a no radio, exit out of the arsenal, go back in, and just grab another 152. It should automatically assign one, but
all right. Second Lieutenant, can I get you on blue team
Okay.
with Private Eagle and Brunson? You three will be our kind of our recon team. So we'll be leaving from the gas station that's north. We'll drop you guys off near Falar, where you can take that kind of gully. I'm hoping. Let me just mark it.
hey, Carlson, I dropped by night vision.
Ivanov.
Gotcha, Ivanov.
Yeah, it's not. It's
What is
not
our
a bad
objective?
thing, Hazard, so don't worry about it.
Okay, just you know,
To
keep in
destroy
mind something to shift to.
anti-air. Copy that.
I do know it's
PTS boss.
Go ahead.
Going up to the mine?
Yeah, up to the mine, or you can even use that hilltop there. Carlson, I'll get you to go with them. You can go on blue team.
Where's that?
Should I keep my entrenching tool, boss?
You shouldn't need it. We'll be assaulting, so.
Alright, I'm gonna drop it then. Save some weight.
Missing one blue member. Who was it? Was it Eagle?
It should be Eagle, yes. From that dismount point, the rest of us will be taking that first right, and we're going to go onto the other side of the town, actually. We're not going to push in from the side that they're probably going to think we are, but we'll push in from the west side. We'll dismount roughly here. From there, with the recon that Second LT has provided us with EI markers and possibly even with the gun, he should probably be able to see lots from that vantage point. It's quite high, so he can probably give us, or the blue team can probably just walk us right in there, and we should be groovy. We might get blue team to come down while we're assaulting from the west. They might be able to push down that ridge, heading straight south, or whatever would be the best way you guys think, blue team. Keep us posted, and we'll go from there. Are we all ready? Everybody's got their AATs.
Yes, PFC.
We might need another Humvee, Carlson, just because of numbers. I don't know if you've kind of gotten.
Oh yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I'll see if we all fit, and then if not, I'll spawn another one in. It is one of the big MRAPs, so it should fit everyone.
Roger. All right, we'll go ahead and respawn. We're ready.
What's your other fire team color?
We'll say white.
Oh, okay. That's a color.
Voss, I'm gonna go green just since I got demos in AT.
Understood. Everybody else, you can respawn.
Respawn?
Respawn.
Roger.
Chamberlain, are you pretty decent at driving? Okay, you're driving. We can all load up.
Can anybody hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
No.
Hauser, you can be on gun if you haven't already grabbed it.
Isn't Hauser an AT guy with demo?
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna want to put something that doesn't already have an asset on that.
Alright, is everyone in?
Full. Truck's full. Oh, never mind. The gunner seat's open. Somebody else taking the gunner. Alright, looks like all in.
Here.
Yeah, somebody swapped, wasn't in gunner at first. All in.
Alright, I've marked the road on red. It's on the map. We'll be dismounting, and blue team will dismount from that position. And I'll mark where we're going to carry on from there. Wait for live.
Who else is on blue team? I'm just seeing myself and Eagle.
It should be
Carlson.
Eagle, Carlson, Ivanhoff, and you, second lieutenant.
Okay,
Ivanhoff, go blue. There you go.
there you go. All right, Carlson, you're leading that element. If I talk too much, you just tell me to shut up.
It's the only time you're going to get to do that, Carlson.
Blue team dismounts first, right?
Blue team dismounts first at first dismount point.
Who do you want on point, Voss, for white?
Spence.
Roger that.
What a man. I saw my hat on. Yes, I do.
Do you want the gunner of the MRAP to face mainly towards the compound as we approach?
Yeah, so red team will dismount white team will dismount at dismount 2, and we'll kind of collect ourselves at the crossroads, and then we'll move you in, and you can be assault from range.
No spaces. We don't have.
Make sure you're on Whisper, and don't forget your earplugs.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
My kid don't got any earplugs. Oh, well.
You can sort it afterwards.
I don't need them. I'm used to going deaf with the AT.
When we start getting close to dismount point 1, just hug that kind of the west side so they don't see us possibly from a dismount.
Roger.
Somebody on white has a rangefinder, right? Outlaws. That's correct.
Yep. By the way, the passenger should be kind of guiding the driver. Whoever's sitting in the passenger seat. Which I believe is private key.
Truck.
Keating's on the gun.
Who's sitting shotgun?
Well, that's strange. I didn't even know.
Who's sitting shotgun?
Who said shotgun?
Private Ivanov.
Ah. Perhaps he does not know that violence.
Does your radio not work?
I think it works.
There you go.
Roger that. So you should be guiding the driver in.
Chief probably laid that civilian vehicle just to
No.
test.
People live here, you know. God.
Nobody
Just some desert.
Ruining my immersion.
This society is advanced enough to have trucks.
What?
We were just past another truck.
Game faces, guys. We got less than a K.
Roger that. I'm assuming the blue line is not for blue team.
Yeah, that's correct.
How much farther does it dismount, roughly? I can only see so far ahead.
About 300 meters.
Alright, I'll park on this side of the rock wall to let you guys have cover when you get out.
No, keep going. Just stay close to this rock wall. There should be a corner in between us, so.
Gear work?
That's groovy, yep.
Blue dismount.
Blue. Remember, Carlson, you're leading?
Roger that.
Blue's dismounted, red can carry on. Or, sorry, white.
Alright, Blue, let's get moving up the hill. I want Ivanov on point. Copy.
Hey, Voss, can you jump up to the passenger, navigate for him?
How do I do that while sitting in here?
I don't
have a scroll wheel option.
Yeah, never mind. You can't do it once the scroll wheel doesn't work, apparently.
Alright, you're taking a right up here.
Chamberlain.
You mean left?
Left.
Left. Sorry, left. It's a right on my GPS. Get on the road. Get on the road.
If you set your right and left panel buttons, you can actually rotate the GPS according to due north always, or what way you're looking.
If you hold shift, Chamberlain, it helps.
There's a lot, apparently.
Boost!
I really hope no one has an RPG on us right now.
We're in an MRAP. We're fine.
Hey, there's an entrenching tool in the vehicle.
You guys might want to hang off till we get in position.
It was in my
Got
kit.
it quite a ways ago.
Cool. Do you guys want me to grab it?
If you want to carry it.
No.
It does add a little bit of weight to you. Voss, do you want Spence to grab the entrenching tool I dropped off?
No, shouldn't need it.
Yeah, don't worry about it then, Spence.
Roger that.
We'll be pushing and assaulting, so you shouldn't have any time to entrench. Does this thing not go any faster?
It's not. Grab it and try restarting it.
Oh boy.
Are we sure the wheel isn't fucked up?
You didn't hit anything.
Okay. I think it's because of the hill. We didn't have a lot of momentum, so it's itching.
Carlson, what's our first destination?
Oh, they're getting staticky.
Those the mines that are just north of First About.
We got a big hill in between.
The mine center, the hilltops around it, where specifically?
There's a little overhang just above. It's to the northwest of it.
You have to
Very
take
close to the
the next
actual
right.
compound itself. We're gonna head up there first.
Something must be broken on this thing.
It feels like the back wheel, like we're leaning to the back left. That's why I asked if the wheel is bad.
When I get on check, because they're about to go up a big ass hill.
I'm hopping out. Nope, all wheels good.
Wheels are good.
Alright, I'm back in.
Alright, good.
All in.
Try pushing shift while going uphill.
I've been doing that. It's just slow.
Yeah, you just gotta hold shift. It's the best we can do, I guess.
Blue team, be advised, white team has just taken a right at the gas station. Our MRAP seems to be crippled. So we still got a K to go. What's your location?
Blue team is still moving along the dotted line. We're going to be heading towards the mines. But we'll make this in long range.
We just got a giant hill in between us. We should be okay once we kind of come around this hill.
Yeah, this hill looks up.
You can
Alright, here we go.
You can set the long range into truck so we can at least hear him for now.
It's fine.
Doing the same thing.
Dismount 2 is coming up here on the north side. You got about 300 meters.
Roger.
Just bring us to those rocks. And then you're staying in there with Brunson. And we'll get you through the crossroads in a sec.
White team dismount. White team has dismounted. We're pushing northwest to the crossroads.
Roger. Blue team is about to enter the mines.
Alright, who's my gunner?
Should be Brunson.
Private Keating.
Or, sorry, Keating. Alright, the rest... Hold that MRAP, hold that MRAP. The rest of white team, let's just get Frosty and hide behind some rocks, and we'll let blue team kind of set up and get some eyes out. In the meantime, take a look at all these hilltops. They might have climbed up it to look down upon us.
Hey, Carlson, can we go split our forces to this other mountain to the southeast? Because you guys are going to be looking right down that canyon. And you want to have the widest field of view on the town.
Roger that. Private Eagle, go with the second lieutenant southeast.
Where's the second lieutenant? I'm back in the coal mountains. Northeast side of the big main building.
Roger, send an Eagle your way. Ivanov with me.
Go. Just back straight east of you on the other side of these piles and stuff.
Alright, MRAP, you can pull up near these rocks. Just stay behind the rocks.
I'll see you second lieutenant.
Keating, let me know when you have good eyes out.
That's good, MRAP.
Okay.
Can you shut the engine off? Thanks.
Yeah, which direction is the enemy?
Northeast.
Southeast.
Sorry, wrong team.
Yeah, Ivanov, they should be southeast.
Oh.
They're in that town below you. Assuming.
Carlson, can you watch over towards us? So
I hear a vehicle. There's a Ural coming down the road. It's civilian. He drove by.
Yeah, AT was ready. I want to keep eyes on that truck.
Can see the.
It was civilian. You can see the tank. Mark it on map.
Voss, they are insurgent forces, so they could have hijacked one.
Approaching top of the hill.
All right, white team can move up northeast towards me for now. MRAP, stay where you are. Did we get a mark on the map for that tank?
We won marking.
Another civvy truck coming, Voss, from the west.
There's mark
on that truck. Blue team, second element in position.
Roger that. Me and Ivanov are in position overlooking the area where the tank is right now.
Roger. White team, did you guys take fire when you were going around the east side of these mountains?
Negative.
Okay.
All right, white team, I've marked a white-blue marker on map. Let's kind of head to that point using... Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're going to go straight up the valley.
Ivanov, find yourself some cover. I don't want them seeing you.
Carlson, how's your view into town?
We don't have a very good view of the town itself. However, we do have a good view of the buildings above the town as well as the compound where the mobile AA is.
Yeah, we're in the same boat. We can't see the main road. We got the south hill.
Is it too steep?
It's too gradual.
Gradual,
and then
yeah.
it goes steeper. Yeah.
Is there any chance that the blue, the mine team could possibly move like closer to 2235 or 2390?
We could probably get over to. Me and Ivanov could probably get over to 2390.
Yeah, we could move down the hill.
Roger that. Don't expose
I mean, we
yourself.
might be seen from the southeast chunk of town.
All right.
That area marked in red, we can see all of that, but we can't see the main strip.
Yeah, roger that. I would prefer you be able to see the main strip. Just don't get your head shot off.
Gotcha.
Me and Ivanov are moving over to 2390. Follow you.
All right, blue team, or white team, let's traverse along this hill on the east here. MRAP can stay where you are. If you want, you can pull up near that crossroad.
Pulling up to the crossroad.
Truck approaching the crossroad.
Civilian. Just bring us to that first little bump here in front of you, Spence.
Roger that.
I'll get you a range on that tank from here, Carlson. Or Hauser.
Roger.
Alright, that's good there, Spence. Just hold up.
We're looking for artillery, right?
Mobile AI.
Roger that. Yeah, so if we come down this hill, we'll be pretty exposed to the rest of town. However, I'm not seeing much southeast.
Are you able to maybe stay on the northwest side of that ridge to get down to the rocks there?
Yeah, we'll manage.
Alright, white team, let's move up east to this plateau here. How's it looking from the crossroads there?
Perfectly clear and quiet. We can see some of the buildings on the hillside on the southeast side of town, but that's it.
Hey Voss, I'm gonna need to take a break real quick.
Understood. Get here when you
once you get down here, the buildings can't see you.
We are currently to your south on the plateau. I'm going to mark on map where we are.
Do you have a vehicle?
Yeah, here too. Up close,
White,
civilian
mark
truck.
on map.
Roger that. Should we remain in our position or begin advancing?
Don't worry about the civilian. You can stay where you are. We're just going to do some recon here.
Ivanov, are you still moving up the hill? Following the black line.
One contact down at white position.
Roger that. Oh, yep, I got eyes on you, Ivanov.
It was second lieutenant.
Say again?
Second Lieutenant Kier. He was at the white mark, the blue white mark.
Alright, we're going to assume that they know where we are now. From this point, let's just get some eyes out. You should be able to creep up to that edge and get some eyes. We'll help blue team. But stay low. Don't silhouette yourselves here. Spence, lay down.
Hey Voss, I'm gonna cover the entrance we just came in.
Understood.
I'm not sure
this going you. Don't know which side they're on.
Say again, Private?
I've marked a position on map called MRAP suggested. Should I advance up to there? Be a little close, but I could get some firing on town.
Wait one. We'll move you in it shortly. We'll move you in when we're assaulting.
Roger that.
Ivanov, can you mark yourself on the map? Yep.
Do we want to grab this radio?
Sounds groovy.
Be advised, second blue element, pretty much spotted by that AA tank going down that side of the hill, so we went around. We're on the blue arrow, trying to find some sort of vantage point.
Understood. How's it looking from your vantage point, Carlson?
We just got up here setting up. Box on that. We got a great view of the whole town. I'm gonna start marking EI as I see him.
Roger that.
How do I set theirs as an active radio?
You just put it in your bag, and it should work. You should be able to hear them.
Alright.
You won't be able to talk on it unless you set it as active.
Roger.
Pickup truck. Alright, we got eyes. Stand by.
I see a truck coming down the road.
Yeah, it appears to be civilian.
Bluetooth position updated. We got eyes down the main strip. Pickup truck just rolled past us.
Understood. MRAP, you can move up to that first collection of buildings there.
Ooh, we got one. Building west of the mosque, second floor, stand by for mark. It is just east of the eastern wall of the military compound.
How much ammo do you got in that MRAP?
We got 8 belts.
Understood. I'm gonna get you to start lighting them up on my call. And the white team will push in. I'll mark our route.
Do you see the MRAP? Building.
See the
White team.
The MRAP.
White team, I've marked our route into town here.
Bearing
How's
203, there is an MRAP.
It's our MRAP.
Go ahead, boss.
I'm trying to get eyes on that tank. I can't see it from this position here.
There's a little overhang above it, so you may not be able to see it from your position. If you look, you'll see there is a military compound that's got a couple barracks in it, and one large command center building. There's a little overhang next to a cement wall. It's directly underneath that.
I think they rotated freaks. This thing's quiet, so I'm gonna drop it.
Understood. Alright, Hauser, let's get you to come west a bit. We're gonna try to get a good eye on that tank, and you take a shot from here.
Yeah, that confirmed it's a Shilka. In here.
Roger that.
You guys are probably going to have to go all the way around to the other side of the compound to be able to get a shot on that. It's pretty blocked in.
Vehicle coming. Eagle, check that. To our east.
Civilian.
Civilian vehicle passing blue 2, heading west.
Eyes on.
Eyes on from the MRAP.
I got good eyes for that AA right here, Hauser. I'll mark myself on map. If you could get a groovy shot, you might be able to hit it from here. It's
I'm pretty sure the MRAP has been spotted by one of the EI in town. I believe it's the guy labeled second floor.
I see you, boss.
Yep, that's fine. Just stay there for now. And we'll get you assaulting in a second. It's 200 meters from here, Hauser.
Give me a second, I'm catching breath and I'll come right up to you.
Let's change of plans. Spence, why don't you come to the Vostmark? We're gonna push west. We'll get down to that military complex and hit it from the backside. There's an open spot on the wall there.
Roger that.
MRAP, why don't you push up to close to that corner ahead of you?
Understood.
Could you mark a specific corner? There's a lot of corners.
Roger. It's the next corner ahead of you. I marked.
Thank you.
There's not much cover for the MRAP right here. Just to clarify.
Understood. Keep it back if you need to. Alright, white team, let's move northeast down the hill. Let's try to get behind.
Taking shots.
Pull it back.
Shots.
I'm also getting shot from the north here.
Go directly north in those rocks to the right of the truck, MRAP, by the tree.
Hit it with that MRAP. Negative blue. Roger that. MRAP search.
He's down. He's down. He's down.
Double tap, make sure.
Reloading. I saw his smoke coming when he was shooting at the truck.
Still getting hit. It's coming from the military complex. MRAP, go ahead and light that up. Blue team, are you able to crossfire from there?
We can hit these guys to the east of the compound.
Go ahead and do so.
Roger that. Range is 500 from Blue 2.
Wait, start pushing west. We're gonna try to get down to that complex. MRAP, stay where you are. Suppress from there though. Carlson, can you do any damage from up at your position?
I'm still about 500 meters out from the nearest thing, but I should be able to get a shot if they're out in the open.
Even suppressed, that would be fine.
Roger that.
We've lost. Where'd you go?
I'm down near the MRAP.
South from the southeast corner of the military compound.
Southeast corner?
Roger. I'm working my way down the hill.
Heading up.
Whoa, I'm taking a shot.
Howser, are you down?
No, I'm taking shots though, and I'm out of fucking breath.
Alright, get on the opposite side of the ridge. I'm gonna get the MRAP up to our position. I'll mark.
I'm rolling.
I marked to where I want the MRAP to go.
Mark noted. Maneuvering.
Blue team, you're engaging?
Affirm. Red tracers are friendly.
Howser, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm catching my breath. Run down the hill.
Spence, how you doing?
He's right in front of me.
I'm making my way down the hill.
Alright, I'm on this stone wall down in the valley.
We are to the south of the complex that the MRAP just passed.
If it's going to be too difficult to get up there, MRAP, just go back to your last position.
One eastern side compound.
Blue,
Military
from
Don't expose
from
that
the north
MRAP
there?
from the hill too far.
Yeah, get further up on that plateau there.
RPG.
Watch it,
Yep,
RPG,
yep,
RPG.
off that hill.
Yeah, pull it back to your last position.
Red smoke deployed.
Friendly?
Affirm. Not sure how far it went. Got EI moving back west into the east side of the compound. Wow, that thing was bouncing far.
Understood. Can you engage from there?
Yep, just monitoring their movement.
EIRPG position marked.
Boss, if you want me and Ivanov to move down, we could probably get within like 300 meters of that compound.
Go ahead and do so, yeah.
Roger that.
Roger, Blue 2 will continue suppressing.
Roger that. White team, let's crawl along this stone wall and try to get up to that wall.
Roger.
Alright, I see white team. Should MRAP advance alongside white team?
Negative. Stay back and suppress.
Yeah, Ivanov, those rocks directly in front of you. We're gonna get up, set up by there.
Blue team, you have an EI currently probably west of your position. He was running down the hill.
That might have been me.
MRAP should be able to engage. Negative, it shouldn't have been you.
Got EI west side of the big metal warehouse inside the compound. There's also enemy falling back from the west side into the west side of the compound right now.
Understood.
There's two of them.
Boss is against the wall. Rest of white team can move in. Blue, Carlson, are you able to get down to your position?
Yeah, we're setting up by the rocks near Ivanov's last marker. Just to the northeast of it.
Carlson, you see my tracers?
Negative.
MRAP,
yeah,
you're getting shot at. If you can suppress. Blue team, watch your fire. You're getting awfully close to us.
Hauser's near the MRAP currently. Crawling's killing my breath.
Infantry pushing in. They're low crawling.
Eyes on infantry to the east, bearing 7-2.
That's friendly. That's friendly.
Going up that hill. No, that's enemy.
Keep it bearing. Don't say that hill.
072 from the MRAP. The house is halfway up. He just peeked around.
The EI spotted or just north of the MRAP mark? Put a mark on the map.
EI mark is friendly.
Negative, these are insurgents.
Understood.
Just north of the MRAP?
Yep, going into the west side of the compound.
Are you sure? Because we're against the west side of the compound.
I don't know. They didn't have backpacks, they had she-mags on their head, and they weren't shooting back.
Yeah, A-firm, Spence does not have a backpack.
Okay, well if you see red tracers coming in, call friendly fire.
I did.
So they're coming from west, right?
They should be on the east side. But peek under that wall, I'll go around the back.
We're going to move down these rocks a little bit
position.
more.
Hey, Voss, I'm currently still at that wall you guys were crawling at.
Yep, get to the compound.
You think I can run there?
Yeah, you should be okay.
Enemy EI-072 again.
MRAP, can you light that up? Blue team, how you doing?
This is Blue 2. We were taking fire from more east in town.
Slowly progressing down the hill. Marked.
Voss, bearing 084. Shit, taking fire.
I have no eyes.
084 due east. The building halfway up the road, halfway up the hill. There's a guy, two of them, just ran behind it.
There's one in the large complex building in the
big metal building?
Yeah, A-firm, second story.
Roger. Is that you guys breaching in from the southwest?
A-firm.
Small there. Gotcha. There might be one in the one barracks that's facing north to south.
Enemy in complex down.
Yeah, I got eyes on the smoke. It's hostile. They're moving through it.
Hauser, are you able to get in here?
Yeah, I'm in.
Roger, hit that AA. Watch backblast here.
Where's it at?
It's under the canopy.
I'm hit.
East. On the east side of the complex.
I'm hit.
Eyes on that white smoke. Is that enemy?
It is enemy, yes.
I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Do a second fire.
Yeah, understood.
I'm pulling back.
I'm smoking. White smoke is...
Oh, I'm taking a lot of shots. A lot of shots.
I'm smoking.
I'm gonna pull back.
Can you see where those are coming from?
I think it came from the
That's
east.
a negative.
Yeah, it's coming from the east. I'm seeing ricochets.
Understood. MRAP, start suppressing east.
Marked. EI building.
Yeah, I'm being hit again. Hit again. Hit.
Can you get behind the building? MRAP, suppress east.
You got hit by shrapnel, and Spence is going to get taken out by Brady. Brady is right where Spence was. Oh no! Yeah, the shrapnel shot up. And like if you see it, it's exploding everywhere, kind of like mortar fire almost.
Yeah. Brady's the only one left.
Nope, Sergeant Herb's still up. He's right where Sergeant Herb is. Pretty much where I saw him. You see where Sergeant Herb is? That's where I was getting shot from.
Yeah. I was telling the AMRAP to suppress them, but they'd work for some reason.
Nah, if you see where they're at, they just can't get an angle on it.
Yeah,
they're blocked.
Even just to light it up with that 50 cal, like.
Yeah, that would have gave me enough cover to finish backing up, because I didn't want to stand up because my legs were hit. So I'm like backing up, and you were smoking like perfect area. They just pre-fired the smoke, I guess.
Yeah, they were just shooting the known location. Right?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm getting shot at, I'm getting hit, and as soon as I said that, I got hit again, went unconscious. I'm like, oh god, like I took like a good 15 hits.
Yeah, you're definitely getting pummeled there.
Yeah, but I got an excellent recording of you.
Look at Brady.
Oh no. Oh. Carlson, get him. Look at Carlson, he's gonna arrest him.
What is he doing? Oh, he's
game.
Alright, let's line up.
Alright. I thought he was gonna arrest him.
So did I. What the hell?
Worry about your kids. Line up. Let's go. Ready for debrief.
Is everybody? I think so. All right. So since the vehicle was destroyed, that was a Blue 4 victory. However, Staff Sergeant, would you like to give us a rundown of how you guys set up inside the town? What you guys sort of did, your plan of, defense?
Well, we had guys all around the town in the central area. We were looking in all directions. We knew we were in a bowl, meaning that we were surrounded by high ridges, which means that we were likely going to be spotted before you spotted us. So I wanted to keep guys close so that we could collapse and turtle up on the objective once we spotted the enemy. Lieutenant Keir was way up at White, where it says White right now. He was in that area, and he saw that force over towards the mines on the north side, moving over to the northwest. He saw those guys moving to Blue 1, so we knew there were going to be guys there. We spotted guys. Actually, we didn't even spot guys. We just knew there were guys south after Lieutenant Keir died. So we knew we cut the map in half, and we knew we were going to get north and south from the west, and that's where you guys came from. Basically, that MRAP really messed us up, though, because it was really far out. It had a 50, and it was lighting things up. It was difficult to maneuver once that thing moved up, because any house-to-house movement, that 50 would start shooting at us. So we were kind of pinned down by that thing. But we knew where you were coming from. We had a good idea of what you were trying to do. In the end, I think you guys just did a really good job at maneuvering and having a base of fire. It was basically like an old school World War II machine gun team, where the machine gun would be in the back laying down fire, and then there'd be flanks on the left and right moving up, which is basically what happens if you turn the map upwards. You've got Blue 1 and Dismount 2. Those guys were the move-in team. The MRAP moved up on the main road, and they were the MG team, and then each side moved up. So I think you guys did a good job of, basically, you did a good job utilizing your assets, is what I'm saying. That MRAP really caused us a lot of trouble. So good job, whoever is that driver and gunner team.
Roger that. Thank you, Staff Sergeant. Any PTSs from anyone? Go ahead, Hauser.
Make sure I'm on yell. Yeah, up where Sergeant Herb was, I think he did a fantastic job. I don't know if you noticed that was me trying to run up through the little military complex at the last minute, but you did an excellent job of knocking me down, but you kind of stopped firing then, and I got hit a good 15 times, like kept going awake unconscious because you kept tapping me. Sometimes if I think if I wouldn't have started moving again, you probably would have just ignored me then. But I thought that was an excellent job of at least suppressing where I was, because I knew where you were, but I couldn't move after you started hitting me.
No, it was Brady.
Oh, well, good job, Brady.
All right, PFC Voss.
I thought we did pretty exceptional as well. One thing I think we could work on is a little bit of reactiveness. With the suppressive fire, I think we could have kept up Hauser if we were a little bit more reactive on that. Well, what we thought was the EI into the east maybe could have changed everything if we knew it was Brady instead.
Roger that. Second Lieutenant.
Couple of things. One, regarding Hauser getting knocked down. Range is going to affect the impact of your round. So the farther off you are, the less impact it's going to have when it hits him. So definitely put some extra rounds in him. Update your map markers regularly. I tried to be pretty diligent with that. Boss, I heard you guys rework your plan. Unfortunately, I didn't really listen to what your plan was because we were focused on like watching enemy movement from Blue 2 mark. And then I saw guys coming in on the west side that I thought were enemies falling back, and turned out to be you guys. So definitely put those marks up, especially if you're reworking your plan mid-battle, so that everyone can at a glance see what's happening. But definitely good suppression fire from all teams, but I would like to hear more, I guess, more specific coordination between Blue 1 and the white team in terms of suppressing specific targets. Like Boss said, probably could have kept Hauser up there. It is what it is, though. Good hustle.
Roger that. Thank you, Second Lieutenant. I believe First Sergeant was next. Go ahead, First Sergeant.
Two items. One, I thought the Blue 4 approach from multiple directions was a very good idea. I think Blue 4 needs to be careful. If you guys check the scoreboard, there's multiple negative scores, and I did see dead civilians after I died. Don't do that. On top of that, I made a serious mistake, and I knew better, and I did it. I tried to push it through anyways. I was in a building which the windows don't break. Cup being what it is, a port of old content. If the windows don't break, when your bullets hit the window, they begin to divert. They begin to ricochet. So since the window's very close to me, and I fired out the window, what I was firing at, the bullets were going nowhere near it. And when the 50 cal was firing back at the window, you know, its bullets would hit and deflect also, but they have much less distance to deflect to hit me. So be very wary of these old port maps in the buildings that are on them. If the glass don't break, it's probably not smart to try to shoot through it. And I think that's it.
All right, thank you, First Sergeant. We're going to go through these next three really quick, and then we're going to close this out. So, Hauser, go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. Sometimes I think when we're coming from two completely opposite directions, sometimes I think it would be a good idea to have like each team on a different freak, but at least have them each set to the alternate. That way we can talk to each other and not get confused on when somebody's calling out. You know what I mean, to the north or east. You know what I mean, and if the opposite team kind of think that's where enemies are coming from for them. Just an idea.
Roger, we could probably put that into use at some point later. Brunson, go ahead, quick.
I don't know who was on the 50 cal, but they did a really good job of selecting targets. I know they went back and forth on targets, suppressing them and keeping them under, and that's one of the main reasons I couldn't get any shots off.
Roger that.
Yeah, they were very fast.
Staff Sergeant, I believe you're next.
The only thing that I wanted to criticize is that when you get your two squads that far away from each other, there are times where they can't help each other. So be wary when you're attacking. Make sure that your two squads can actually help each other crossfire. They're within range of each other's shots, because if you're 800 meters away and they're getting shot at, there's nothing you can do to help them. And so it ended up being one squad versus the defense, and then another squad versus the defense. So make sure that they're in a position to help each other, because if that wasn't such a bowl, that could have gone a lot differently. It's just a word of warning.
Roger that. Thank you, Staff Sergeant. All right, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Second Lieutenant.
Good as a POC.
Second Lieutenant Kier.
Good drill, POC.
Thank you, sir. Chief. CP1, S2, and guests. Attention. Present arms. Order arms. You dismissed. Get out.
Good up, team.
Thank you.
Nice drill, Carlson.
Good drill.
Yep. Thank you.
Great drill.
Good discipline on movement before.
Did you have a reminiscence of BCT? Get out.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Where's that guy going?
I don't know who he is.
All right, I'm back.
No one knows.
Welcome back.
You don't know who is. Who? Wait. Yeah.
Whoever's running off.
Stunner.
He's that changes it.
No, I should have known that was going to happen. Did he not kill himself?
He did not.
No, he laid down.
That doesn't help weight at all.
Hauser looking for brownie
think
points,
that's
talking about
Ivanov.
managing his weight.
Dude, I really need to play with
Brownie
it, especially
points.
if I'm carrying ATN demos.
True. I got a little taste of it yesterday. Ouch.
As long as I don't sprint, I can stay with the group, but as soon as I start sprinting, I just eat through stamina.
Who is playing the piano? By that I mean who's trying to get into
My
this.
bad, hello. Contact, west. 100 meters.
I know what I need to do. Put some earplugs in this.
My bad, sorry.
That'd be a good idea.
I don't know why they disappeared. I used to have them. It was in the MRAP, and I went to put earplugs in, and I didn't have any. Like, where'd my earplugs go? Now I got them.
Jesus, so many angry.
The reason I like Zeus Lightning is because it's more powerful than any weapon in the game.
We were playing with it the other day. It actually takes a couple of Zeus bolts to take out a tank.
Take out a what?
Take out a tank.
A tank, like an RHS tank. It'll kill the people in it, I think, but it won't blow the tank up.
It's fascinating. It's supposed to destroy everything at the one shot.
Let me take a peek. I'm gonna spawn in I'll spawn in a Russian tank somewhere.
I don't feel special. many did you hit it with, Carlson?
Just one.
BCT?
A whole
He hit it like with 8 or 9 of them, and it was still trucking.
Yeah, it's not dead.
Oh, I didn't know you could remove the trench too. I didn't realize you could remove the trench.
Let me try something else. I have to do this a little further away.
So how do you put camouflage on them? The trenches?
It should be an ace interaction.
Self or... I can remove the trench, but I can't add camo to it.
Ask he likes the trenches. He really does.
Yeah, I can dig a bunch of them, but I can't add camo. Maybe it's because of the terrain.
You see, our new defensive strategy needs to be, if it takes them more than like to get where we are, we just build so many trenches that they can't actually get to us.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize you can actually remove them now. That's fantastic.
Okay, I'm looking south. Does it take? It does take the same amount of time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
See, I wish you could actually dig trenches prone, so that way, like, I can crawl up to places and start digging them without standing up and like do.
Well,
yeah,
you stay crouched. You're not.
Yeah, but I still like that. I'll crawl up to an area and go like, all right, I want to dig a trench just like this. Next thing I know, I'm dead because I go prone or crouch.
I mean, it makes sense that you have to be standing or crouched because, like,
nah.
I don't think you'd really be able to.
You could dig a trench
while laying on your stomach.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, look at how groundhogs do it.
Well, yeah, but we're humans. We're not groundhogs.
We got a shovel.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to use a shovel when you're laying flat on your stomach.
Gosh. I just want to know how to add camo to the trenches. I can't do it unless it's the terrain. Maybe it's the terrain. Maybe we got to be in grass or something.
Maybe.
Where's the grass area? I see grass. Be right back. I lied. My AT does not take them out, apparently.
I'm really glad I was able to pick up your heat there.
Yeah, me too. I as soon as I got hit, I started crawling backwards. I'm like, I don't want to stand up because it'll, you know what I mean? It makes me way too big of a target.
Bigger, yeah.
So I just kept crawling backwards, and I knew my legs were hit, so I'm like, oh shit, moving back real slow.
Might have even rotate a little bit and just roll.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
You probably cover more ground that way.
I definitely would have, but I was hoping that I thought he was where Sergeant Erb was, so by the time I moved back far enough, I was out of that view. I didn't realize it was Brady hitting me.
Yeah. Where was he shooting you from, though?
Somewhere over to like if you from where I'll mark on the map. Somewhere in that green circle. It was either there or where it says EI second floor.
That'd be like
Sorry, I can't hear a fucking thing. Alright. But,
he wouldn't be able to shoot you from green.
I think it was the EI second floor because he had a perfect line of sight right on me. Yeah.
I would say so. That would be perfect line of sight.
Yeah, because I started getting shot even when I was at the building to the left of where I got hit from. That's why I ran over to the far right, and then I got hit from there too. I'm like, oh shit. I should have did what you did and ran back around like that way or whatever way you went.
Yeah. Well, I think you kind of had the itch to kill that AA.
Well, I saw you guys right here. And, you know what I mean? I just started moving up, and I started getting shot at, and then I'm like I knew I was safe behind the buildings. But I just, I got tunnel vision. I saw you guys and just started running right towards you. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Especially when the whole city is kind of down looking on it.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
Next time, move them further away. That was fucking loud.
Hey, I was just blowing up tanks over there in the desert, and then he spawned